Hello guys, welcome to today's video. So we are again not doing anything very interesting, but I gotta start the vlog for you guys. Oh my god, look at this spider. There's two. Ugh, disgusting. Ignore a mess of a background, but look at this spider, guys. It's very scary. No thanks. Oh my gosh. I'm not a spider fan. I hate spiders so bad, but I'm just gonna leave that be, you know? What was I even saying? I got so distracted when I saw that. They've creeped me out. I constantly, I see a spider and I feel like I have one crawling on me constantly after that, and I hate it. But we are fixing to play the game for a little bit, I guess. It's actually like evening time, but we've been inside. Look, the air conditioner is backwards for y'all. It says 73. I have it set to 72. It hasn't shut off since, it came on this afternoon and it hasn't shut off since. Like, it's been non-stop constant. Our electric bill's gonna be like $5,000. And I don't know what to do, because if you turn it up to 73, it kicks off and it stays off for a while and it gets so hot you're like sweating. And so I don't even know. I don't know. That's just how we're doing here in Texas. Not good. It's 100 degrees outside. And yeah, it's just not a fun day. But we're gonna grill here in a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Hopefully it cools off a little bit.
I know.
We ate a snack a little bit ago so that we could hold over, until dinner time. But it's just boring, huh? We're literally just playing the game all day, watching movies, videos.
That's all there is to do.
Yeah, like you can't leave the house because it's just too hot. So we're just miserable here. And just sweating all day. That's all we can do. I'm so freaking hot and sweaty. Just got done doing all the dishes, and it's hot already. So that when you have hot water constantly on your hands, you get even hotter. But we're getting ready to cook on the grill. Justin's finishing cleaning it up right now. And we've got some jalapeno popper thingies. I don't know if you guys heard that weird noise my throat just made, but we've got some of those in the oven because they'll take a little bit longer than everything else will. And then Justin prepped some chicken here with just some, your usual seasonings. Garlic and onion powder, salt, pepper, paprika, all of that good stuff. And then we have some sausages that we're going to throw on there. These are the ones I was telling you guys about in the last video, from the brand Smokehouse Ranch. They're just jalapeno sausage links. Anyways, we're just getting ready to start cooking. And I'm going to cool off for a minute while we're waiting for the grill to heat up and everything. And then I'll help Justin get that all started and going. And yeah, that's what we're up to. Justin's looking like a dad right now. He's got a beer back there and he's grilling. No, beer.
Oh.
Not beard. I mean, you do have a kind of a beard.
There's your
Thumbnail. He just got the chicken off though. It's about done, or it is done. And the sausages.
Chicken off before it's done.
Shut up. The sausages are. Oh, those are done too, huh? Woo! Love this grill. It cooks so fast. And dinner is served, guys. This looks like a lot of food, but we'll see how it goes. We may eat it all, we may not. But either way, we got leftovers for tomorrow for our lunch. Justin goes back to work. We don't even want to talk about that. The weekends go by so fast, huh? And the weekdays too slow. But anyways, we're gonna enjoy this. Maybe watch some Catfish or something for a little bit, and then I think we're gonna get back on the game because we have nothing better to do with our lives, huh?
It's so hot and nothing to do.
Mm-hmm. True. Hello, it is the next day. Justin and I cut his hair last night, just the sides and the back, with the buzzer on, I think, a 3 setting. That's what he likes it on. He handed me like the 1/8. I don't know if he saw the 1/8 and he thought it was a 3 or what, but it was like almost bald. And he handed it to me and he was like, "This is the right one, right?" And I was like, "I don't think you want me to do that." But anyway, so I trimmed his hair up last night while we watched an episode of Catfish. And then after we watched that, we played, I don't know, a handful of games with Matt on Warzone. And then we got ready for bed, and that was it. I have something on my face. Oh no, it's just shiny. I think I'm getting a pimple there or something. But anyways, So yeah, you guys didn't miss out on much. But it's a new day and it is so beautiful outside. Oh my God, I wish Justin was off today so bad. It would be such a nice day to go fishing. It's like 60, or it was this morning when I went outside after Justin left. It was 60 degrees and it was raining. We had a little rainstorm this morning and it was so nice. It felt so good and cool and just, I could have stayed out there all day, all morning. And then I just went out again to take out some trash and stuff like that. And it's still so nice outside. I think the high is in the low to mid 70s today, which is unheard of this time of year. But it's so nice. Oh my gosh. I want to go fishing so bad. I wish Justin could take off. But he can't. Tomorrow's supposed to be, I think, in the 80s. And then it goes back up to the hundreds and the, high 90s. So it's gonna be sad. Okay, well, it's 1:30 and I am bored as a mother F sitting at home. I think me and Justin are gonna go fishing when he gets home. I know we've been saying that for like the past 2 days, but since it's so nice outside, we want to go take advantage of it. He's getting off about an hour and a half early, I think, because he's got to go see the person that lives here that they check on once in a while. And so he's leaving early, so that way by the time he's done with his patient, it'll be like the time that he would clock out from work. That way they can clock him out, kind of a thing. So he's working his full hours, but he's coming here early so he can check on his patient before he would clock out regular. I don't know. Anyways, surely that makes sense. But until he is ready to come home, I don't have anything to do. And so we've had this yellow cake mix forever in our cupboard. Not forever, but for at least like 4 or 5 months, if not longer. We were going to make a cobbler with it, and we ended up making a cheesecake with the cherry that we got to make this cobbler with. And so we don't have the cherries anymore. And so I was like, you know what? I can just make a homemade buttercream frosting to put on top. Even though this yellow cake would probably be better with like chocolate like it has on here, or, something else. But I just want to make something because I'm bored. So hopefully it'll be good. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm just kind of losing my mind, being bored. I hate the first couple of days when Justin goes back to work because I'm, used to him being here. I got something stuck on my face. I'm like used to him being here and having somebody to talk to. But yeah, so it's hard for me to get used to not having anyone here again. And so I get really bored the first couple of days, and sometimes I get a little crazy. And that's just what's happening to me today. So I'm fixing to get my pan and my mixing bowl and everything ready, and we're gonna make a cake. So let's do it. I was telling Justin the other day, I think it was yesterday actually. That I would love to have a bigger kitchen, or just a better setup to the kitchen, because it's literally just this side, a small, tiny little piece of countertop, and then the stove, and then that side, a teeny, even smaller piece of countertop, and then the sink. So there's not really anywhere to put you guys for you guys to see everything. So it'd be so cool to have like a kitchen with an island, or just some space to put like a big tripod or something, because I think it'd be fun to do cooking videos with you guys. I actually really like to cook most of the time. I feel like everybody gets bored with cooking every once in a while, but I like to cook, whether it's homemade stuff or, just stuff like this. It's fun. It gives you something to do, takes your mind off stuff, and, who doesn't like cake every once in a while? I wish I had a kitchen with a good setup so that I could film some cooking videos for you guys a little bit easier. But yeah, so for this cake mix, all you need is a cup of water, 3 eggs, and a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. That's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this baby in my bowl. I really hope this is gonna be good with buttercream frosting, because if not, I'm just ruining it, I feel like. Does that say 3 eggs? Yes, 3 eggs. 3rd one going in. A cup of water. And a 1/3 cup of oil. Okay, I made my icing and forgot to film it, but it's just buttercream icing. I didn't make a lot because I just wanted a thin layer to spread on top. And every time I follow the big recipe that I have, it makes so much and I waste like a third of it or even half of it sometimes. So I cut it in half, and if I need more, I can always make more. But for that recipe, I used 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, about a half a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 stick of unsalted butter, and then enough milk just to make it, you know, a soft consistency so that you can spread it over the cake. And that's basically it. Be careful with the milk. You only want to add in like a half a tablespoon at a time, if maybe like a teaspoon at a time or so, and then just keep mixing until it gets soft and like easily spreadable. You know, you don't want to put too much milk and then it's just watery. So do that carefully. But that's what I did. Talked to Justin on the phone for a little bit. He is just pulling into town. He's gonna go check on his patient. And I am getting ready to ice this cake. It's done. I got it out of the oven. Let me show y'all what it's looking like. Again, I'm sorry about our lighting. We need some better lighting in here, but this is what it looks like. I put some icing in the corner to see if it was still too hot to put it on there. It's warm, but it's not too warm. But it's like melting into it, so I may wait a few more minutes to put the icing on. I need to get me the little, you know, the little spread and spatula things, because I'm currently using a butter knife because I don't have anything like that. I bake enough now that I should probably, you know, get me a couple of baking things. For now, I'm gonna let that cool for a few more minutes and just hang out. Like I said, I didn't go into detail, but I think we're gonna go to a bigger city that's about 50 miles from here. They have a couple of like local ponds. We tried them not long ago and I filmed it, I think. There's another pond there that we didn't try. They have several small, like in like parks and stuff like that people can go, like it's public, so people can go fish there and stuff. And so we tried 2 that day, and there's a couple more that we want to try, but there's one that everybody's been talking about that they've been catching fish at like crazy. And so we decided that we want to go try there. So that sounds like fun. It's 75 outside. It did warm up quite a bit compared to what it was this morning, but we fished in like 95-degree weather the other day. So if we can survive that, then we can definitely survive 75 degrees. We'll probably just put our little long sleeve shirts on so we don't get burnt, and go see if we can catch some fish. But for now, I'm just gonna wait for Justin to get home, and then we'll go from there. I don't think you guys can see on camera, but that dark spot around that twig in the water is all baby catfish. I think. They may be tadpoles or something, but they said they just dumped some baby catfish in here not long ago, like a couple of days ago. I don't know if you can tell on camera or not. Look, you guys can see them now. I want one as a pet. They're little catfish. Oh my god, they're so cute. That bird keeps going under. I don't know if you guys can tell, but he's got a fish in his mouth. We can't even catch a fish. Look at him. So we actually made it back home. It is 8 o'clock. I just got some fajitas started in a skillet. Let me show you. I just used some thin like ribeye strips, some bell pepper and onion, and then I think I over seasoned it, not on purpose, but I did a little bit of chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, a splash of cayenne pepper, and I think that's it. It looks very well seasoned, so hopefully it's okay. But that's what we're gonna have, and for our lunch tomorrow as well. And yeah, I'm just getting that cooked up. We didn't catch anything, guys. We didn't have any luck, but nobody was catching anything when we were there either. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's because, you know, we had the cold front and it was only like 75, I think, 74, something like that. Or what it was for sure, but nobody was having any luck. We didn't see anybody catch anything. We did see a bass that was trying to eat those baby catfish that I was filming for you guys. I hope you could see that. I couldn't really see what you guys were seeing because it's so bright outside and I was trying to film. But anyways, so yeah, that bass was trying to eat those baby catfish and I felt so bad for them. Like, I just felt bad. They were so cute and little, like little teeny tiny little babies. Had no luck. We were gonna try another pond before we went home, but we were like, let's just go home. Justin wants the top of his hair trimmed now. Ooh, sorry, I had to sneeze, but he just wants the edge trimmed, like the way he parts it over. It's so long that like kind of like the gel doesn't want to hold it down. It kind of falls and gets in his face throughout the day. So he just wants me to trim that a little bit. So I'll probably do that here in a bit after I finish cooking. He's playing the game right now with, I think, my younger brother. And we're just kind of chilling and relaxing now that we're back home. I don't think did I mention earlier? I don't think I did. But we tried the cake when Justin got home from work earlier, and it was actually pretty good with the homemade icing. So, you know, I was surprised. I mean, how can you go wrong? It's sweet, it's good, but I don't think I've had yellow cake with just regular buttercream frosting. So I was unsure, but it turned out pretty good. And it was still too much icing, even though it probably didn't look like a lot. Because it really wasn't a lot, but that icing is so thin and it spreads so easily that you really don't need a lot. It goes a long way. So that's a good recipe to follow if you need to ice a lot of cupcakes, or, you know, if you're taking them somewhere, if you're cooking for a large family or something like that. You know, having a get together, the icing goes a long way. You don't need a lot. But anyways, we are now getting ready for bed. Even though it's like 9:30, Justin's pooped. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night and get ready for bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. We hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see y'all in the next video.